Hello YouTube! Welcome back to my channel. I'm about to make my second comeback video. And the game we're playing today is called Shenzhen IO. It's basically a, I guess, puzzle game that uses language based on assembly. And there's a bunch of like registers and microcontrollers you can use, and you can type some code, like basically assembly instructions in them, and that's how you solve the puzzle. And this game, it doesn't of course use actual assembly. They give it's very similar to assembly, like instructions are jump, move, add, sub, whatever, but there is a documentation sheet that they give to help guide you through the game. So today we're going to be playing the sandwich assembler. Yesterday we did 3 Kingdoms tokens, and that actually took me several hours, but hopefully the sandwich assembly isn't that hard. So going into it, we can see that we have keypad as a XBus input connected to a keypad. Okay, and using this input, we must translate so that bread, meat, cheese, and mustard are connected to simple outputs that dispense those ingredients. Okay, a flag is another output connected to a motor that raises and lowers a small American flag when the sandwich is complete. Okay, and when the value is available from this keypad, we must dispense the sandwich using the information on this following table right here. So if it's 1, it's sandwich time, we dispense a sandwich with meat, cheese, and mustard. And of course bread, otherwise that's not a whole sandwich. And if it's 2, we forego the cheese, and if it's 3, we put an extra helping of mustard. And then, looking at verification, we have, if it's 1, we want bread, meat, cheese, mustard, and then we raise the American flag. Oh, of course, we need to have a closing bread as well. So bread, meat, cheese, mustard, closing bread, and then American flag. If it's 3, this is extra mustard, so we do bread, meat, cheese, mustard times 2, then bread, then the flag. And if it is no cheese, then we forgo the cheese, and then we loop back. Alright, so just by looking at this, since we have around 3 to 4 possible outputs, I want to use the DX300. So what the DX300 does is it takes an input. So for instance, keypad is actually a XBus input, so we need to use this side, which is, yes, this is the input, and then P012 will actually trigger based on the input that we get. So of course, let me give an example. Let's try here. Let's use a MC4000X, our good old reliable. So let's say we have an input into X1, right? And this could be 1, 2, or 3. So let's take a look. We can do, if it's equal to 1, then let's output. Yes, if it's equal to 1, we want all of this. We want all of meat, cheese, and mustard. So we can output something like move 111 to X3. And then we'll connect X3 to here, and then this should light up. Here, watch. Watch this, and then let's just put this to sleep for a second. Oopsies. Okay, sleep X1. Alright, this just means sleep until a value from X1 is read. So we'll start by advancing this. We read the 1, okay, so once it reads the 1, I'll wake up, go into this, it detects. Is X1 equal to 1? And since it is, we're going to move 111 into X3, which gets translated here, so we have 111, and all 3 of these should light up. And look, all 3 of them are lit up. But of course, this isn't exactly what we want, but this is basically how the DX300 works. And of course, if we do something like 110, this would only light up 2 of these. Alright, so if it's 0, we want all 3 of these to light up, and of course, we always want the bread to light up as well. Oh, but the bread can't be connected to an X bus. Okay, so only power can be connected to the bread over here. So let's hold off on this for a second. And also, since they want to be lit up in a sequence, we actually can't move 1 1 1 at the same time. We have to move 1 1 1 0 0. Then we go to sleep. Then we want to move 0 1 0, sleep again, and then we want to move 0 0 1 x3. So let's take a look if this works. So 1 1 1. Okay, that's more like what we need. However, just these instructions take 6 lines, or 5 lines. Well, actually it's 6 lines if I go to sleep again. 6 lines, and since we have 3 different input values, it's like 9 lines and it won't fit. Oh, sorry, 18 lines and it won't fit. What can we do? I could use the bigger MC6000 here, but even that is like not that big. So I have to think about a way to optimize it. Not to mention, I need to take care of the bread as well. Okay, so let me put a note down for now. Let me just save this code that I have. And then we want it so that, okay, we'll use this because, okay, let's do this. All right. We need it so that whenever we detect a input here, we need to output bread. So sleep until we detect an input, and once we detect an input, we need to immediately give the bread a signal. So let's move it to P1 and give the bread a signal. Then of course, we need to actually sleep again. Well, we don't know how long to sleep. We'll just say sleep on for now. We need to sleep until the other ingredients are done, and then we need to move 100 P1 again. Actually, what we need to do is need to move 100 to P1, then we need to sleep 1, and then we need to move 0 back to P1 to turn it off. And then afterwards, we need to move 100 to P1 one more time. Now let's just say we sleep again. So 1, 2, 3. In our case, our thing is going to look something like this. So after we get this, we raise 100, we go to sleep. Sorry, we're not supposed to sleep 3, we're supposed to sleep 1 here, and then sleep 3 here. So it'll look something like this. I'll be at 100, we sleep, and then we go to 0, and then we raise 100 again. So that's what the bread should look like. Of course, this is hard coded, so we need to make a lot more improvements to this. Basically, this sleep instruction depends on another instruction here. So either x1 or x0. So we need to sleep until x1, and then x1 will tell us when to wake up. So why don't we take this big boy over here? We'll also do this. Okay, so we'll read the input of the keypad. We'll just copy our thing over here. And if it's equal to 1, we want to move stuff over to here. Okay, excuse the awful planning for the time being. Wow, it really is awful planning. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Right. So after this is done, we're actually going to send a signal to X2 to tell the register above that it's time to output another bread. So let's see if it works. We'll advance again. Okay, we need to actually sleep for one here, because while we're waiting for the bread, we don't want the meat to go. Part blocked on sleeping. Why? Oh, oops. This is because this is sleep X1, not sleep until X1. Right, so we get bread, we get meat, cheese, mustard, and our next bread does not seem to be working for some reason. Because this is sleeping, but we're blocked on right. Why is that? Wait, let's see again. So after mustard is done, we'll go in here. It's sleeping until we get a signal from X1. Okay. But we are getting a signal from X1. How come? Okay. We move 100 to P1. Okay, 100 P1 is right here. And oh, it's because I didn't sleep here. Okay, let's try this. Okay, blah, 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 blah. It's still blocked on right. Maybe because I need to throw away this X1 value. Right, so we have X2, which should go into X1. Okay, we throw away the X1 value, and there. Now that works. I forgot to set mustard back to 0, but that's theoretically how it should be. But this is only one condition. That means I'll need 1 billion of these to do 1, 2, and 3. I wonder if there's a better way to do this. Well, I can't think of a better way right now, so let's try cleaning up the code a little bit. So after we're done outputting the last bread, we need to set bread back to 0, like that. And then we also need to set mustard back to 0. Right. Like this maybe? Mustard was kept. Oh yes, I should be, because I should be doing it here instead. Okay. Well, that's the bread done, and the first condition done. But do I really have to use 3 of these for all 3 conditions? That's crazy. Well, technically, I need to somehow make this shorter, because Okay, what if I just did this? Okay, so we sleep one, we make the cheese. Sorry, this is the meat. And then if it's 2, we don't want the cheese. So if t does not equal, if x0 does not equal to 2, oops, is it t equal or t not equal? No, t equals. If it equals 2, we will add, no, if it doesn't equal 2, we need to add the cheese. But the problem is, if I move the cheese here, if it doesn't equal to 2, then I will add the cheese. But this plus means that if it equals to 2, if it equals to 2, oh, I should use TCP actually. TCP is better than T equals. Because, oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Wait, yes. Because yes, because if it equals to 2, this plus or minus, neither plus or minus will get triggered. So that doesn't even matter. Nice. Wait, does that even make sense? Okay, first of all, I don't know why I have all these pluses here, so yeah, I don't know why I was so stressed out, but this is it. If t is equal to 2, then if t is not equal to 2, then we add the cheese. I think this is it. Okay, that works. Okay, t is equal to 2, we add the cheese. If not, we don't care. And now, so this is add bread. Oops, add bread. I don't know why I bothered putting commas when there's like no space for them. Okay, so add bread, blah blah blah. And if it's 3, what happens if it's 3? Extra mustard. If it's 3, then we want mustard to go twice. So basically, if it equals to 3, then we want to sleep 1 again. Yes, I think that's how it works. But if it's equal to 3, we don't want to reset. We want to wait a little bit before we reset. Or I think we actually sleep 2. No, we sleep 1. So let's see. Oh, what's happening? If x0 is equal to 3. Oh, okay. It's because at this point x0 is no longer 3. So what we should be doing is moving. We should be moving this to ACC. We should be moving x0 to ACC. But the problem is if I do this, and then instead of testing if x0 is equal to anything, we should be testing ACC. T equals ACC. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Okay, let's try it. Oh! I forgot the sleep one. Oops. Okay, let's try it. Okay, sleep, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, now that's good. Perfect. Okay, we got that figured out. We got 1, 2, 3 figured out. Now we just have to figure out the flag. So for the flag, I think I'm gonna need another one of these. Gee, I'm running out of space. Okay, well, at least this only needs to connect a flag like this. So we'll do that. And then but there's no space here. What do I do? Oh, I know. Maybe I'll do it so that because this is outputting 0, 0, 0, we can basically sleep until we get a signal from x0, and if x0 equals to 0, 0, 0, then we can do some more stuff. Otherwise, we go back to sleep. So if it's equal to 0, 0, 0, we're going to hold 100 to P1, and then we're going to sleep for 2, because that's how long we have to do it. And then we move 0 back to P1, and then we go back to sleep again. I think that's how it works. Or maybe, do I not even need the sleep statement? Oh! How come we're at... What? Hold on. Okay, we're sleeping until x0. Oh. So I'm kind of confused. How come I'm getting a signal from x0 right now? What? I thought that I wouldn't get a signal at all. Okay. I don't know what the bug is. Why don't I move this away and move this over here to see? So this works fine. It means that there's signal coming out of here for some reason. But why? What could it even be? Oh, it's coming from here. Shoot. That's not good. Yeah, I want a one-way connection because when this isn't reading, it's writing. And honestly, I don't know what it's writing. I think it's writing 000 right now, which is, yeah, exactly what I don't want. No, that's the downside of DX300, I guess. It's always reading or writing. It's never sleeping. But I don't have space to add more code here. Unless there's something I could trim down. Man. Okay, what if I move TEQ ACC up here? Because I think doing a read takes up 1 tick of the clock. So if I do this and then I remove this, what happens? Yeah, I don't think that works. Okay, that's not how it works then. Oh, something literally just broke. What? Man, I swear I was just working. What happened? Meat. Is it because of this? Let me get rid of this. It is because of that. Shoot. Okay, what do I do? So this really doesn't work? feels weird. Okay, what if I did this? Gen, wait, no, that doesn't work. I think Gen only does 100. Oh, but that works then. Gen x311. Oh, what happened to? Must be simple I open. So it can't be x, but sad. Oh, why don't I do this instead? So instead of doing reading x3, I'll simply see if it equals to 100. Do I ever output stuff from x2? I guess only here. Nice, okay. Maybe this will work. Well, maybe this null is removing the value, so I can't read it. Let's try it again. Does it work now? It appears to be working. Okay. Perfect. I guess getting rid of that null was helpful. Can I turn this into Gen P111? So basically, Gen just combines. So basically, this instruction move P1 100 and then sleep 1 is the same thing as Gen P111. So that's just this way to save space on these tiny, what are they called again? Microcontrollers. Okay, so the only bug I have right now is that I need to sleep 1 before raising the flag. I need to wait till the bread gets breaded. Okay. Oh, and it looks like I need to sleep a bit longer, maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is 3. All right, let's simulate it. Hopefully, I have high hopes. Hopefully, it's gonna work. Oh, speaking of, I can actually. Oh, it does. Okay, amazing, amazing. I'm gonna make one more adjustment, which is moving 100 here too as well. Then we'll just make it just a tiny bit faster, or save a tiny bit of code. I guess for here I can also turn it into Gen 13. Nice. Production cost 12. I guess people were able to make it cheaper than me, huh? They also wrote it in less lines of code too. What? That's crazy. Gem P113. What about this? Huh? Oh, that's not it. It should be 3 and 1. Wait, what happens if I got rid of this? Hey, looking good actually. Saving up so much space right now. This is what? Shine XA11. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work because it has to be in that IO port. Yeah, looks like this is everything then. This is all the stuff I was able to do. Or maybe I could get rid of this. Yeah? Nice! Okay, that's less lines of code. Still more expensive than everyone else's stuff, but it's good. Optimizations. Yeah, less lines of code now. Okay, perfect. Production is still a little crazy, but it's like that sometimes. Anyways, so thank you for participating in my stream, or sorry, in this video. I hope that this commentary is great and this game is intriguing. And I'm just happy I was able to solve this in way less time than I took yesterday, solving the token-based kiosk, which my YouTube video showed 15 minutes, but actually took me several hours just to optimize it as well. But thank you once again, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.